Are you starting to get excited for your vacation? Kind of, but I'm a little nervous that I'm going to lose all the progress that I've made the last few months. You're going to Europe for 2 weeks, right? Yep, and no gym access. Girl, you'll be walking like 20,000 steps a day. You'll be fine. Why don't we go to the whiteboard so I can explain what actually happens when you take time off from the gym? Okay, fine, but if my glutes deflate, I'm blaming you. Will 2 weeks off from the gym ruin your progress? Factors that matter most: strength versus muscle loss, what muscle memory actually is, myonuclei, and how to minimize that loss. Like most things in the fitness industry, the amount of progress that you're going to lose in this duration of time depends on a few factors. What your protein intake is like when you're away. What is your activity level like? I remember when we were in Venice, Italy, carrying my 60-pound luggage up those million flights of stairs. That's considered strength training to me. What is your sleep and rest like when you are away? Are you binge drinking every single day while you're on vacation? So just some things to keep in mind. When you get back from your vacation, you're going to inevitably feel a little bit weaker and lifting some lighter weights. In 1 to 2 weeks, you should be back to the weights that you were lifting prior. In terms of muscle, atrophy won't start to happen until 2 to 3 weeks of zero training. And it's just a little bit of muscle loss that starts then. You are going to feel softer after a week of not lifting. That's because the glycogen and water that's stored in your muscles, it's like, oh, we actually don't need this extra storage because she's not lifting heavy today, and it gets flushed out and you just look a little bit depleted. But as soon as you start lifting again, it'll be like, oh, she's lifting again, we got to go back in those muscles, and you'll feel fuller. Not that big of a deal. When you're lifting really heavy, your muscle fibers add extra myonuclei, which is basically tiny control centers inside of each cell, and they have amazing memory. Even if you stop training for a little while and your muscles shrink, myonuclei wants to stay in there. It's warm and cozy. They'll stay in there for months and sometimes years. They remember how big and strong your muscles used to be. Studies show that you will rebuild 2 to 3 times faster than the first time it took for you to build that muscle. I'm a coach, so my job is to help you minimize that loss with some tips. My number one tip, even if you're in Italy, is start your meals with protein. If you're going out for dinner and you want pasta, order some chicken parm with it. Go to the closest little convenience store and get some protein shakes so you can keep them in your hotel. Prioritize it like it's medicine for your muscles. Number 2, walk a lot, which you probably are anyways. And number 3, can you do one quick workout a week, maybe 30 minutes, and you can check out a European gym? Like, how cool would that be? Fun little experience you can check off your bucket list. And the last one is change your perspective on this. How cool is it that you get 2 weeks off of the gym and then you get to miss it a little? Distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? When you get back to it, you might feel a whole different wave of motivation that you haven't felt in a while. I hope this calms your nerves a little bit. Comment if you have any questions, and have a lovely day.